So I just found a safe spot to climb down through those trees up there. At the end of this wall, there's a break off, and it was a good spot. This is the spot where we came before, and there were so many planes, the planes in the sky. And but I want to show you something before we get to moving. This is really tall. This is probably 12 feet, maybe more. But look, you can see how high the water gets, because it's all full. Not like all full, it's all full. I guess that's the same as all full. So what we're gonna do, and what we do, is look for incredible city droppings. It's tough to see. I know. We'll be out in a little bit of sunshine here in a minute, and you'll be able to see the bottom. What we're hoping is somebody tossed something off of this incredible bridge. I wonder whose job it was to come here and paint this. That'd have been a job. Look for something on the edge that got tossed out. I know, it kind of makes me dizzy too. I gotta quit doing that. Do a couple of bridges today. Let's look. Let's get moving. I know you got a lot of reflection. We're out in the sunshine and really look around. Because if you swing something out a car window, you generally sling it as far as you can. Nothing slung. Let's go check the other side before we move upstream. Absolutely beautiful morning, isn't it? Remember last time we came, if you watched that video, I think the same, yeah, the same one. I fell down the hill and I got up. I got a boo-boo. But it all happened just because of my selfish desires, because I was hungry and lacking patience. What do you think, 3 pounds? Oh yeah, I can feel it. Feel the burn. So let's keep moving. See what's new. Oh, it's old. I do not know if I have brought you here before. This side is slick and clean, or sack, if you will. So let's move back over here and look at the rocky side where things may have gotten stuck. There's so many of these little freshwater snails in here that I feel them crunch under my feet. Hold the phone. Is that a hubcap? We gotta get it. What do you think, hubcap? Hello? Is there anybody in there? It is metal. Nothing. I found one of these once that said Dodge on it, and it was so awesome. So what do you think that came off of? It has a sticker or a place where a label was. And how did it get in there unless it just washed down from another town? Let's leave it. Oops, I hope there wasn't anybody sleeping in there. What do you think it came off of? Okay, let's move along. So we're looking for inner city creek treasures. This runs through the town from one end to the other. This is definitely non-potable water, which means you do not ingest it or absorb it or bathe in it. We need to get back over here. There's a little... Okay, you know what this is? Hold on, somebody took the muffler off their motorcycle so we could see them. You know what that is? I know what that is. You gotta guess the vehicle it came off of. That'll be impressive, but I think a lot of them had them. I don't know. There's so much with the walls, the concrete walls and the water and concrete below me, everything just echoes so bad in here. It doesn't really echo. What's the word I'm looking for? The sound bounces off everything. What's the word for that? Or do you just say all those words? Whew. Oh my goodness, something is not alive right there. Oh my goodness. Scratch a screen, see if you can smell it. Oh, you can almost taste it. I got a friend who's an engineer. He's not just your standard issue mechanical engineer, chemical, electrical, computer, custodial engineer. Bridgestone. He knows a lot. So I asked him the tough questions like smells that are in the air. Is that actually a particle in the air that gets on you? Or is it like something that's really floating around in the air that when you think you can taste it, that you're really tasting it? So he goes through this deep, detailed analogy and gives you this mantra, this thesis about how atomize this and atomize that is really in the air, and yes, it's actually getting on you. And it made me feel real good about using public restrooms. Name that one. Got 3 fingernails on it. A red, white, and a blue. That's not your grandmother, bitch. One good thing about creeks like this is you can go to what's considered some of the worst parts of town and you're relatively safe. I mean, you're a sitting duck, if you will, if someone on the side wants to practice their aim, but never had any issues. The only time I got nervous was doing this in San Antonio. Look at that slider. I'm not gonna bother you. Let me show you how big it is. next to the grappers. That's a big one, isn't it? Alright, I'm not gonna bother you. There you go, take off. Do what you gotta do. Because after I went, someone commented that that was one of the worst gang areas in town, and all the stuff that was painted in all these tunnels I was going in, because you could walk it and there's a little bit of water, were different gang signs. And I did not have the Martin equalizer at that time. But I did stop and talk to one person. I need to go back and watch that video again. I remember that fella. I think he was in a wheelchair. I'm not sure. I don't know. See, if I was 10, I'd do everything I could to knock that down. That thing's up there really good. Ooh, Jim. Jim's doing a lot better. For those of you who've been watching my videos for a while, Jim is a friend of mine in Mobile. And he is recovering wonderfully, and he's in remission, if I'm getting the words correctly, and he still keeps in touch. So this is for you, Jim, because now he's feeling better. And what I do is I send him things. If it's a floater, I'll send it to him and he'll pick it up in Mobile Bay. Let me know when you get that, Jim. It's red and it's round. There's a real good chance it's going to make it to Mobile. Let's keep going. I thought I had a spider in my garment. That's my phone ringing. This is all just solid concrete right in here, but who would check these tunnels? Probably not gonna go in. I've made so many swishing videos lately. It's feeling good to stand up. It would freak you out if a little kid comes screaming and running out of there. Not like a kid that's in trouble, but like a little monster kid. Not like a little Chucky. He's sitting here looking at the beautiful water. Then a little kid comes running out of there screaming. Not like a kid that's in trouble. Quit thinking I'm talking about a kid that lives around bag trees in the tunnels. Let's go. Okay, this is a good spot. This is a good spot. There's gonna be something right here. It's absolutely incredible. Maybe not. Let's keep going. Told you I was coming back to the same spot. Bunch of aeroplanes flying over. I was going to remind you too that I don't, videos that I make are not put out the day I make them. That's a rarity, and that would be impossible because there's a lot going on every day. So I kind of build a library, a substantial library. I got to thinking about it. If you sat down and watched all my videos back to back, oh, well, okay, never mind, not back to back. Well, back to back, but every day, I think you could sit there over 3 years and not finish if you watched one a day. And I've got more than that on a big boy terabyte external hard drive ready to show you. So some of them are a while back. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. So, and I do that so when it's freezing cold or tornadoes or I don't feel well or I can't go, I always have something to share with y'all. Some people will take clips from different videos and put them all together to make one video. I don't do that because I don't edit, so therefore I don't have like pieces of videos sitting around. But everybody's different. Look at that massive hunk of something. This is where everything gets stuck though. It's iron. That's a stick. It's iron. The chances of anything making it from that bridge way up there to down here is slim, which means we want to find something thrown out a car window and it doesn't float. It's going to be up there. Unless somebody just doing what I'm doing and drop something. But chances are probably not. I'm not sure how much farther we're going to do this up through here because this has not been a City Creek Treasure productive creek other than it just being a really nice looking one. I've got an old, oh, I forgot. It's 22. It's a Winchester 22 Model 60 that I picked up at a yard sale years ago, and somebody carved a bunch of stuff in it. So I sanded it down to bare wood, and I'm going to carve something in it. I'm not sure yet. This may be the end zone for this. I'm not seeing any action, any activity, anything. I hate to just wrap it up like that. But the reason I brought up that, it's just going to be the stock of it, of that little Model 60, but I'll show it to you when I get it done. I know it. If you got any ideas of what I could carve in it, let me know. I was thinking about all my offspring's names. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, let's wrap this up. Thanks for watching my videos.